My heart was pounding as my wife, Brittany, finished telling me her secret. She had cheated on me with another woman. I didn't know what to say or how to react. My mind was racing with a mix of emotions: anger, confusion, curiosity. Brittany reached out and took my hand. "I'm so sorry, Mark," she said softly. "I never meant for it to happen. It was just one night, but it made me realize something about myself. I'm attracted to women too." I stared at her, my mind still struggling to process the information. After a moment, I managed to find my voice. "But, what does this mean for us?" I asked. Brittany squeezed my hand gently. "I don't want it to change anything between us," she said earnestly. "I love you more than anything, and that will never change. But I also want to explore this side of myself and see where it leads." A million thoughts were swirling in my head as I tried to absorb her words. Part of me felt hurt and betrayed by her confession, but another part understood that exploring one's sexuality was a natural part of personal growth. "I don't know if I can handle seeing you with another person," I admitted honestly. Brittany nodded in understanding. "That's okay," she said reassuringly. "We don't have to rush into anything. We can take things at our own pace and figure out what we're both comfortable with." Her words brought some relief as the initial shock began to subside. We sat in silence for a while, each lost in our own thoughts. Finally, I turned towards Brittany and asked tentatively, "Do you still love me?" Tears welled up in her eyes as she looked at me affectionately. "Of course I do," she replied softly. "You're the love of my life, Mark." Her words filled my heart with warmth and reassurance. I knew that we could get through anything as long as we had love and trust. Over the next few weeks, Brittany and I had many long conversations about her newfound attraction to women. We discussed our feelings, fears, and desires, slowly building a deeper understanding of each other. As time went on, I found myself becoming more curious about Brittany's experiences with another woman. The thought of watching her explore her sexuality ignited a fire within me that I couldn't ignore. One evening, as we lay in bed together, I mustered up the courage to share my thoughts with Brittany. "You know," I began tentatively, "I think I might be open to the idea of us exploring together." Brittany turned towards me, a mixture of surprise and excitement in her eyes. "Really?" she asked eagerly. "Are you sure?" I nodded slowly. "I've been thinking about it a lot," I admitted. "And while it still scares me a little, I can't ignore the curiosity and desire that's been building inside me." A smile spread across Brittany's face as she reached out to caress my cheek lovingly. "I'm so happy to hear that," she said softly. "But remember, we don't have to rush into anything. We can take all the time we need." Her words filled me with a sense of calm and reassurance. Together, we would navigate this new chapter in our relationship. As the days turned into weeks and then months, Brittany and I continued to explore our newfound interests together. We read books on sexuality and watched educational videos that helped us better understand ourselves and each other. Our physical intimacy grew deeper and more passionate as we experimented with new techniques and explored erogenous zones previously untouched. Every touch was electric, every kiss sent shivers down our spines. In those intimate moments, I felt an overwhelming sense of love and connection with Brittany. She was my soulmate, my partner in this incredible journey of self-discovery. While we had not yet taken the leap to explore with another person, we both knew that it was only a matter of time. We were ready to embrace whatever the future held for us, together.